¿Vale? Pero mientras tanto vamos a tratar de poner cordura en las mesas. ¿Crees que todo el mundo ha encontrado su hueco, Charlie?
Sí, espero que sí. Espero, by hook or by crook, I think everyone's there.
¿5 minutos? No, todavía no.
Here we go. Well, look at all the colour here this afternoon. It's national team time. We made it. It's day one.
Charlie, creo que tenemos esta cúpula del milenio llena de gente que quiere hacer puzzles. ¡Bienvenidos!
Welcome, everybody.
Y vamos a pasar esta tarde haciendo un reto muy especial. Hay 30 equipos. En cada una de las mesas que forman estos equipos se van a encontrar un puzzle de 1.500 piezas. Solamente 10 personas, bueno, 10 personas pueden estar haciendo el puzzle a la vez, aunque los equipos pueden ser más grandes y pueden hacer cambios, ¿no? Cuéntanos un poco cómo va.
Pues eso as well, between you and Glory, 1,500 pieces, maximum of 10 people puzzling at any one time, but you can tag in and tag out, and the fastest team will be the winners of this year's competition, which last year was the Guinness competition, this year just simply the fastest association or organisation to complete the 1,500 piece puzzle before you.
Si algún equipo necesita alguna silla más o necesita algo, que lo pida la organización antes de que iniciemos enseguida la cuenta atrás.
So if anyone needs extra chairs, fewer chairs, now is the moment to either get rid of chairs. You want more chairs and a puzzle probably back there. We've had to slightly improvise, but we're going to make it though.
Tenemos un tiempo total de 2 horas. El reto es que esos equipos sean capaces de hacer ese 1.500 en muchísimo menos de 2 horas, Charlie.
Well, yeah, exactly. We've given you 2 hours, but we're hoping you'll do it in much less than 2 hours. I mean, we did 40,320 pieces in 25 minutes this morning. What's 1,500 to you guys?
Creo que es el momento de hacer ruido en la cúpula del milenio, que se note que el mundo del puzzle está hoy aquí en Valladolid, con ruido.
Let's hear you, everybody! Let's have a bit of noise!
Tenemos los puzzles en la mesa, los equipos preparados y aquí el contador, que enseguida vamos a hacer una cuenta de 10 hacia atrás. Cuando no, ahora. Tú allí y así no molestamos. Vamos a hacer una cuenta en 10.
We're going to do 10 down to 1 then.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Adelante!
And we're off on this 1,500-piece teams competition at the World's Jigsaw Puzzle Championships in 2025. Hello there, I'm Jim Eakins, and I'm going to be one of the co-hosts here. And next to me is Daniela. Go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Yes, so I'm so happy to be here finally with you and meeting you face-to-face, Jim, so the famous Jim. Well, I am from the Netherlands. I'm from Venezuela, and I have been participating. This is my second time coming here to the World Jigsaw National. And I have been participating at every single puzzle event that I find around my house. So, yes.
So you've done all the puzzling, and this is really exciting. You can see that the initial flip is already off and on the way. So many of the national organizations have put their teams together of about 10 in order to devour this 1,500-piece puzzle. This particular one is called Cats of Mykonos, and you can see that it's this... It's sort of this scene of being at a beach somewhere. There's a lot of cobblestones sitting out. There's chairs, and it's covered with cats. There's not sand. It's like cobblestone leading out into a blue sky.
And those chairs remind me of a puzzle that was here 2 years ago at the Jigsaw National, the World Cup.
Yeah.
Was it Sicily? Sorry, I don't know. If you can put on YouTube what was exactly the name of that puzzle, yeah, we will really appreciate it. Yeah, but the blue chairs.
Yeah, it's very similar to that, and it's going to be really curious how these teams try to break this down. I know several of the organizations have gotten together a couple of times and have practiced a little bit, and so they have certain processes. You can see the Canadian team here. They have, it looks like 8 people sorting the puzzle right now, and only 2 are working on the border. So I think that they did this process where everybody pulled edges early, tossed it over to the team that's going to do the border work, and then go from there. I can't quite see which group this is.
We have here mixed team, because sometimes, the organization allowed to mix a representative from different countries. So I see a representative from Italy here.
Yeah,
so
give him the mic.
I need maybe to say again, I am Daniela. I don't know, I was not pressured in this. Okay, no, here we have sometimes mixed teams, and here we were watching just one of those ones with people from Italy.
For those of you asking, no, we haven't seen the puzzle yet. They only had 30 copies, and so they wanted to make sure that the puzzlers got to see this puzzle rather than worry about the stream. I can try to hold one up, and we'll see if the cameras pick it up at any point. But it's called Cats in Mykonos. It's really, really slick. They might be putting it up here in a second. A fun thing to note, as you look around, you'll see that there's a lot of people fanning off the competitors. It is very hot in the dome this year, and so a lot of the competitors are helping each other out, stay cool, trying not to melt. I think this is the UK team finishing up their flip. We're about 3 minutes and 10 seconds into here, and you can see that they're doing a little bit of sorting, and I think that they have 4 people on the sort side and a couple people using boards and building off on the other end. Really, really good stuff.
Talking about warmth, look what I have here for you, Jim. This is one of the gifts.
Oh.
The Duchess, we brought fans for a lot of people, so please. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Because it's really hot, but being together with all these people, sharing culture, sharing experience, it's very worth. Although it's warm, I'm not gonna lie. It's very hot here.
I'm gonna hold the picture up to the camera here for just a second, so that way people can see it. And then I'll describe it again in just a moment. I think people have Googled the puzzle to be able to see what it is. Cats in Mykonos, which is really neat. For those of you who are listening, there's these blue chairs that are split all over the puzzle on opposite sides and in the middle, and there's also several cats throughout. Some are close, some are far away, so there's going to be a lot of duplication of color, of fur, and even texture, because there's also this big stone cobble walkway through the middle that can be a little tricky. So I think a lot of the teams are gonna, this might be a tougher one for a lot of the
but
teams.
Although I think it's a very nice one, because you have a lot of hands, and that's a puzzle that I think is good to sort. Yes, that you have the chance to sort, identify the textures, but you need to look really close.
Yeah, and here's the Australian team. The Australians are really coming onto the puzzle scene in the last couple of years. They've done absolutely amazing, and they've put it up fantastic times. And on the nationals team this year, they have the full Aussie All-Star squad in there as well, and so they're going to do a really fantastic job.
We have here the Mexicans.
And look at them go.
Greetings to Arthur and the whole Mexican community over there. I would really love to go to one of the championships in Mexico. All your pictures look amazing. They have a great community over there, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
The group is very huge for Latin America. Yes.
And we're coming up on the 5-minute and 15-second line. You can see that the Mexican team has the top sky border ready to roll, and I think some of the other sides as well. You can see that they're also doing a lot of hand sorting. There's a couple of people working at things in their hands, which sometimes can make sure that you have a lot of control, and it's a little risky on the pass. You can see they just passed it straight across there. Really, really brave move, and they have kind of smaller puzzle boards and a mix of larger ones as well. And you can see that they are really trying to fine-tune their sorting throughout this. I think that's going to be a pretty interesting tactic here, how much the upfront sorting is going to affect the late game.
Yes, that's right. And you know what I'm noticing as well? A lot of teams came with amazing uniforms. Oh, yeah. They are really dressed up. Yes, it's very nice to see all those colors around.
Oh yeah, the national spirit's just wonderful, and seeing everybody get together and do their best for their country is really phenomenal. And we know that it's really going to be anybody's game coming into this. I'm excited to see which teams are really going to be able to work together. We know that if you have a lot of star power, a lot of very fast puzzlers, you can get a puzzle done quick. But a team that works together really, really well might have an advantage over a team that just has raw firepower on it.
Yes, this catch is very great. You see all the fans, all the helpers are using the fans to help the puzzlers. So this is super fun.
I am a fan of the fans, and I believe this is Portugal. Yes, and you can see that they've done some extra sorting. It looks like they're going to attack that sky, that upper sky gradient, just that flat blue, and anything that has the lines in it, they've already pulled off to another side. So they have one team member just plowing away on that upper sky, really using that typewriter technique of going left to right to drop those pieces in. And it looks like somebody else is working on one of the upper left-hand corner here. It's interesting to see that instead of trying to space the entire puzzle out and line it out perfectly, they're allowing their team members to work on things in chunks where it makes sense, and then can move those things where they're going to go later.
Yes. Do you like to build skies? I find it quite difficult, Jim.
Oh, I'm not a sky person. Gradients are really tricky for my eyes.
Yes, I cannot notice. Give me something really busy and I do better.
Yeah. And it also depends on how tight that gradient is. There's about 2 lines of that sky that are just pure flat blue, and then it lightens up and you can work with that. But getting through that through those initial barriers of the darkest and the lightest is a little tricky.
Yes, I see here the Dutch delegation, and Dutch, we travel with cheese, so it's cheese time. So I have a cheese for Jim from the Dutch delegation. So please, it's a special cheese with garlic, so delicious. So please enjoy. Yes.
Thank you so much, Daniela. This is a very Gouda gift to give to somebody. That's so kind. And we know that the Dutch team has been putting up fantastic times. They've really gotten together to practice over the last couple of weeks, and I've seen them put up 1,500-piece puzzle times that are down in like the
35 minutes. Right? 35 minutes.
Absolutely stunning.
It's not because I am representing the Dutch, but yeah, we have quite a strong team. So yeah, a lot of effort put, on this.
I really like seeing the use of the sorting trays going back and forth. And here's the Hungary team.
Yes.
I'm a little hungry for this cheese right here that Daniela just gave me. I think the Hungary team is looking to chew through a lot of this puzzle. I believe that's Fruji right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, doing an excellent job getting those borders built out. I can't quite, it looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people working away. You can see some of the competitors fanning themselves as we cross the 9-minute and 8-second mark in here, trying to stay cool. Hopefully this puzzle doesn't heat things up too much, and at the very least it looks a little outdoorsy and might at least relieve a little bit of that stress.
Yes. So, wow.
Oh,
yeah, they did a great job, by the way, the Hungarian team organizing the European Championship.
Oh, wow.
Awesome job.
Being able to do all the kind of high-level organization that it takes to bring national communities together, just for competition, let alone to do something like this, is really impressive. And to do that while also being an excellent puzzler is phenomenal. I can't quite see the team here. It might be Latvia. He said with a question mark, but right out the gate, you can see that they have a couple different types of puzzle boards. Usually whenever these big groups together, they kind of cobble together whatever tools they have access to right away. But it looks like you can see little pockets of red. It's going to be hard to deliver those individual chunks to other teams if they're not on a board. So hopefully they're going to be able to pick those up using various techniques.
Here we have the puzzle.
Yeah.
I am a cat lover. I love it.
Yeah.
I like to build it.
And you can see what I was talking about with a lot of the duplication of the chairs. There's also this really nice black chalkboard right there. I think that a lot of teams might hedge away from it because it's so dark, but that's such a good target whenever there's not a lot of other black on the puzzle.
Yes, and you can build from it.
Yeah. And I can't quite make out which team this is. We have a guess. This might be one of the combination teams, but you can see that they have great shirts. right away. That sky is going in. I think most of the puzzle teams are going to get that skyline in as well and try to branch out into the border.
But you see here, the pile of pieces, they just look blue. Mm-hmm. Yes? Yes, from the screen, everything looks blue. So wow, yeah.
But look in the lower right-hand side. You can see that they've pulled out that set of red flowers that's going to go in the upper left-hand corner. Yeah, just right here. I think this is going to be the Irish team because that's Emma Quirkle right there. Or
yes,
Emma I
think
apologize
so.
for butchering the name. Emma's one of the top puzzlers in the world. You can see that she's getting the flowers in, and a big shot of the room. You can see everybody fanning their teams, even if you're not participating. Just
and
that
there is
sportsman.
the Colombian team is using their traditional Colombian hats to to help cool down the team. Yes.
Oh wow, and you can see that they have almost the full border built. On these 1,000-piece puzzles, if you see a full border, it's about 126 pieces, so that's going to be just around 12% of the whole puzzle knocked out. Or sorry, this is a 1,500.
1,500, so we have
way more. It's going to be closer to
1,530
150.
pesos.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit more than 1,500, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, your fun fact for the day. I think this is
The team from India.
Yeah.
I think so.
Trying to catch the name on here. We don't have the names in front of us, folks. So apologies if we're getting the names mixed up. But we are so excited to see everybody go to work. This team right here, you can see that they've got those blue ships already built, and it's nice that they're able to distinguish some of those blues rather than just going, I'm going to grab everything that's blue. They're being really targeted on which shades of blue that they're picking up in order to be a little more efficient on their sort and then into the assembly. That's a huge move that's going to save a lot of time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for those of you in the comments, we really wish Val was here as well. She's taken the year off, and it's going to take a whole army of people in order to try to fill her shoes even a little bit. So we're really excited and thankful for all that Val has done, and we're going to try to do our best, try to do our best while she's not here. But you can see this team. You can see in the lower left, somebody's working on those pink flowers right away, and there's almost a full tabby cat on that
yes.
sort of tray. That's really difficult to try to pull out of a pile of things that are all
indeed.
fur.
So we have 13 minutes now. What are your guesses, guys?
Yeah, for those of you on the YouTube comments or elsewhere, tell us what you think the first place time is, or even what the average time is going to be for a lot of these national finishers, because some of these groups might finish really, really quickly, but we're also excited for every team that can chew through a 1,500-piece puzzle in under the 2 hours. Oh wow! Oh, this is the Finland team.
Finland team.
There we
yes.
go. Yeah, I was trying to make out some of the folks. The Finnish team has a lot of really top puzzlers in it. I'm not sure if Amelia Lieberman is in the group this time.
The Spanish team. Here we have.
Yeah. And I love this artsy camera shot.
Yes.
Getting a little bit of the sort. You can see that a lot of people are building small chunks on the puzzle boards and also moving around. But this Spanish team is very strong this year.
Hey Jim, this guy looks a little bit like your brother or something with a bird. Or yes. Where are your glasses?
Yeah, might be my doppelganger. Sorry?
Yeah, chair. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and there's the Finland team again. You can see that they've started pulling a lot of the fur, and getting that texture distinguished is really tricky, especially with how split those cats are and how many duplications of those colors of cats are there as well. Patricia B in the comments is saying it's so nice to see. It's nice to see so many puzzle associations.
How many teams do you think are playing today? I'm asking to the guys online. Yes. Because indeed it's so great to see all this energy and the different cultures together and the different languages.
Oh wow! It looks like we have almost a full border here, and I didn't notice this earlier, but those red flowers are a little split between the left-hand side and the upper right-hand side, and you can see, yes, they did go for that chalkboard. I'm so excited to see that.
Maybe they are listening to you, Jim. Huh?
Oh, no,
hey, Catherine! Hi! We're checking. So Catherine thinks it's gonna be ready in 37 minutes 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think
look
that's
at this team.
Oh yeah, that entire sky section, that's probably going to be about, once it's fully complete, I think it's probably going to be close to 100 pieces, if not a little bit more, once that's fully in. But getting those ships locked in as well, you're going to start seeing different teams try to section off this puzzle and focus in on different zones. I think that might be the way that I would approach this, is sort of give groups in the team, maybe 2 or 3 people, just a corner and say, memorize this corner, learn as much about it as you can, and then it's your job to try to go find those pieces and help figure out how to get the rest of this built in, especially when there's this much duplication.
Because can we, oh wow, look at this, the German team.
There we go.
They are quite good. Oh my God. Oh my God. I saw them in action at the Dutch Nationals. Yes.
Yeah.
So, no, I have a question, Jim, and then maybe we can refresh this for our viewers. The teams, how many people we have around the table?
Sorry, say
How
one more
many
time.
people we have around the table?
So for this particular round, we're going to have 10 individuals for the qualifying organizations. You'll see that some of the tables have more than 10 individuals on it, and that's because either the organization was a little smaller or things changed where people lost their flights and the groups weren't quite full. So those teams might have combined to make groups that are larger than 10 people, and you'll see on the results they'll have an asterisk next to their team.
Yes.
But the primary focus was on the teams of 10 whenever they initially made this competition.
Indeed. So, and then you can see as well some participants or players of each team standing around in case someone needs to leave the table. Because what you need to have are 10 players, 10 puzzlers around the table representing your team, so you can switch eventually.
Yeah, look at this German team though. They have that full chalkboard, they have the roses, a full border, they have a line going down on the right hand side, and a lot of that sky built out. And there's the US team. I think they are neck and neck with the Germans, if not a little bit ahead right now, just given a lot of the little sections that are built in. They don't have that ship built, but they have a few more extra cats, and I know that the US team is doing a little extra building on those puzzle boards before they sink things in.
So then they build in the boards and then they bring the sections already ready.
Where they can, yeah.
Okay.
And I think let me see if I can get the names of the folks that are on this crew.
Wow, it looks very beautiful.
Yeah, on the U.S. crew we have Karen Nill, Shay Burkett, Mari Black, Emma Williamson, Kyle Cosen, Hannah Sigler, Jasmine Lambert, Beatrice Endler, Sammy Brownlow, and Melissa Gurmit. And I apologize if I butchered the name there, but they are doing really, really well.
It's a beautiful puzzle. I want to make it.
I'm kind of impressed with some of the teams that are able to not have all of the hands in the same spot at the same time. It's so much control, and it allows you to actually see the field that you're building on rather than getting caught up and getting mixed in.
It's like a menu, right?
Yeah, all the fans are going on. It is pretty warm in here, and I think a lot of the competitors are staying ahead of the heat. If you have a friend that's competing, make sure to remind them, stay hydrated. Yes,
it's quite important because, here is so exciting. You know, you meet people, you walk and you talk, etc. But you forget to drink, and no. Always have your bottle of water by your hand.
True facts.
So 19 minutes.
19 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm not sure we'll see any sub-30s on this. I don't know. With all this duplication, I think getting a little...
What?
Oh, we heard some cheering.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that was a completion or not. I'm looking around. It might be the Belgian team that was. It might be the Belgian team that was cheering, but I don't see a finish just yet. So we're gonna keep going from here. I know a lot of folks in the chat want to see individual teams or nations. The camera crews are going around trying to catch everybody as they can.
Oh.
I think this might be the Italian team. Yes.
Yes.
And you can see that they have a lot of sorting to do on this one side, and then building over on that other, and this is a huge team effort. I really don't want to understate how difficult a 1,500 piece puzzle is, because the sorting becomes exponentially harder as you get more pieces inside of that puzzle, on top of the fact that you have to work around 10 other people that might be looking for the same piece because there's a tiny little bit of a connection that goes in other places.
Yes, it's not really easy. Last year when we were attempting the Guinness World Record, that was different setting. Yeah, it was really difficult to avoid to have all the hands at the same corner. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the Italian team. I love these overhead shots because you can really get an idea of what people are focusing on and how. It looks like the Italian team finishing up those ships, and they have a lot of that chalkboard that's just ready to drop in as soon as there's a frame for it. Oh wow, Daniela, if you were working on a puzzle like this, what would your like group's tactic be? I mean, you know the Netherlands team. What's going through their minds right now?
Yeah, I believe that they are talking a lot. Communication is quite key, first of all, and then they already know what are their strengths. So they already know who is good in fur, who is good in sky, who is good in shapes or plants or flowers, whatever. So they already, split in case of. They already know who is going to take care of each section. I think that's super important. And then they sort very good. We have pretty good and fast sorters. So then they combine, they receive like sections, areas that they need to assemble.
Yeah. I can't quite catch who this is. This might be, is this one of the Czech teams? I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry, folks. But because of delays, we don't have placards on the table for which groups are which, and so it gets a little jumpy to figure out which one's which. And I apologize for being able to catch on that. But these 1,500 piece puzzles are really wacky. We're only 23 minutes into this, and there's been so much progress across everybody. I think this is
the Swedish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can see they have that whole top sky done. That's going to be probably about 250 once they lock in with the boats on top of that. And they're doing an excellent job. Taking a big view of the whole room here. Everybody fanning each other, and
with the flags, with the hats, with the fans. Awesome.
Yeah. And all these nations are rooting for each other to do really well. You always want your own country to do the best in the moment, but we're always cheering for everybody to hit a PR. A lot of countries don't have 1,500 piece. Oh, there's somebody using a box as a fan. I think this is Team Brazil.
Yes.
Use what you can to keep your team cool. I wonder if all of these fans going might blow some of the pieces away. We had a couple people in the chat mentioning that.
The Japanese team is behind the lady with the box, the Brazilian lady. Yay!
Yes! So exciting. And we hope that cools down the team and keeps them level-headed going in to minute 24 and 20 seconds of this particular competition. I think Japan's right behind them. It's amazing how far some of these teams have traveled just to be here to compete. It's really wild.
Yeah. And talking about traveling, I don't have exactly the details, but some flights in Poland were cancelled. So part of the Polish team cannot be here. So we send you all our love. Yes, things can happen.
And there's the UK team again. Really, I've been impressed by a lot of the UK puzzlers lately. There's sort of a dark horse in a lot of ways where not as many people know all of the UK puzzlers. I think Rachel Chambers out of that area is one of the top puzzlers to keep an eye on going into the next couple of rounds, and is probably helping out a lot. Yeah, there's somebody using a food tray of some kind of thing to keep themselves and the team cool. Really appreciate it.
Now, I'm talking about the UK team. Aneka, one of the leaders, I was asking her how did she manage, because they went on TV to demonstrate how is to do speed puzzling live. Wow.
That's
I think I don't dare to do that kind of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of pressure for myself.
Oh You can just see the progress here. That lower part of the sky, I think, is easier than the upper part because it's brighter, and there's more objects that you can link into. Yeah. Yeah, everybody is fanning everyone here, trying to keep the groups as cool as possible. Did you want to get fanned over that?
Yeah, I'm coming there. I'm gonna be back in few minutes. I'm gonna switch to the Spanish transmission, guys. I'm coming back.
Somebody in the chat was asking, how hot is it actually? It's hot enough that everybody is fanning themselves or someone else. We know it's going to get warmer over the next several days. I can't quite catch which team this is, but I really like how well sorted all of their sections are. You can see multiple. That might be the Polish team. You can see how quick their hands are and how accurately they're able to shuffle through to try to pick up very distinct pieces as they work through. Also, hi everybody, I'm Jim Eakins. I know a couple people in the chat have asked who I am. I'm also known as nerd_puzzle on Instagram. And I'm just really excited to be here. Several people have mentioned Val not being around. We're doing our best without her, and you guys are going to have to listen to my voice for a little while, and I apologize in advance for all the goofiness. But right now, we're coming up on the 27-minute mark of this 1,500 piece puzzle in the Nationals competition. Daniela ran over to the Spanish table to give our friends over there a couple of fans to make sure that they stay cool. So while the camera's on me right now on the Spanish live stream, they're going over that. And hello, everybody. I appreciate your kindness. Any other guesses as to what kind of times we might see on this 1,500-piece puzzle? I know there's a lot of duplications on it. My hunch is that we might be able to see on the low end something around the upper 30s, maybe 40-minute line if a team is really locked in. But this one does look a little tricky. I think we can. This is the Irish team again. We can see how quickly they're starting to lock in that sky now that they've switched from being just that upper blue that's really, really tough down into that sky region. They've worked on those boats. I like how for the boats there's those oranges and reds that are pretty distinct. They're going to be nice hooks to land in on. And it's interesting that this team is also going for those cats pretty aggressively. And there's the Swedish team.
Yes.
Wow, that is a ton of progress. I like how I just got done saying we might see something around 40 minutes, and then the Swedish team jumps on to tell us they are going to try to break that at all costs.
Wow.
Really phenomenal.
28 minutes just.
Yeah.
They're quite advanced.
Yeah. A big thing on these team events is trying to figure out how to make adjustments in the face of adversity. Because you can do a lot of sorting and then hit a wall and not be sure how to solve it out of there. Because maybe the sort wasn't good up front, or maybe it's just a really hard puzzle that has a lot of duplication. So how do you keep the team morale up whenever you've been going for so long? Fatigue is going to be a big point in this competition, not just for this round, but for all of the rounds, because of the heat, because of the pressure, because of the excitement.
The cameras.
Yeah, the
cameras walking around you. Yes.
I tell people all the time, whenever the camera gets on you, your puzzling goes down by 5% at least, just because of that sudden shock of nerves.
The Danish team, I think. Are they the Danish? Yes, of course. I went to the Danish Nationals. They were impeccably organized. It was awesome.
Oh wow! And they're making some really good progress here. That stairwell is a nice look because that blue is that blue side rail on there is a pretty distinct chunk. Or sorry, it's a black side rail, a black stair bar. That's going to be pretty good to hold on to. I think finding those really small, distinct chunks are going to be important. There's also a small dining, little bits of food on the table. I wonder if teams are going to start to gravitate towards that or switch up to trying to knock out a lot more of that fur going forward. And we're crossing the 30-minute line here. Oh wow! Look at this.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, I think is this the Polish team? I can't quite tell, but they have the whole upper left, the whole upper left half basically knocked out. A lot of that line work at the stairwell built. They're going to be able to sandwich in from the right and the left to finish out those chunks and really be able to rely on shape work to finish up a lot of these bigger sections.
Yeah,
they have a ways to go, but they are looking absolutely phenomenal. Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
So as we come up on the 31-minute mark, what do you think? What do you think is some good ways to keep the team morale up as we go forward here?
We got confirmation. It's the team of Poland. Thank you very much.
Okay, it is the Polish team. Thank you. Yeah, they're absolutely cruising. And for those of you who don't know, one of the big Polish powerhouses, Christian, he's not going to be here this year. And Christian specializes in big piece puzzles, so that might be a little bit out of the engine of the Polish team. But they are showing that they don't need Christian to be here in order to still be absolute powerhouses. And also, big shout out to Christian and a lot of the other Polish puzzlers that couldn't be here. There's a very weird airport problem, so they're not going to be able to make it. Our hearts go out to them. We really want them to be here and puzzle with us as soon as they can, which might be next year. Oh wow! And I think this is Team USA. I think that's that's Hannah in the upper right-hand corner. You can see they're starting to do this round robin technique. I love
this.
Yes.
I love this.
I
learned
excited.
that last year.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I'm so excited. So
it's so
they're
clever.
doing, each person is responsible for a specific zone, and then they take the pieces onto the puzzle boards and rotate them around. So that way each person is focusing on one zone to build.
And you avoid too many hands in the same place. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a really, really strong technique for these big teams that have a lot of duplications in the puzzles, and really excited to see it in use here. And Jessica Henderson is pointing out you see a lot of Zacco trays. Yeah, Zacco Puzzles makes a lot of the puzzle trays that are really high-end and great for speed puzzling. Is there a South African team competing? I'm not sure if there's a full South African team. I think that there may be some of the participants on the other on one of the other larger teams that had overflow that is going to be coming in.
We have 30 different countries competing, so maybe we can name them. United Kingdom, Australia, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium, Brazil, China, Czech Republic, Sweden, Germany, Denmark, Finland, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Mexico, Canada, France, Ireland, New Zealand, Poland, USA, Portugal, Colombia, India, Peru, Slovenia, Switzerland, Hungary, and Norway.
And that's so many organizations that are excited to be here. But look at this team right here. I can't see exactly which one it is. I'm not sure if it's the German team, but they only have maybe about 15% of the puzzle remaining, and they are coming in on the close. You can see that most of the pieces that they're pulling out, they're going to be able to place almost immediately. There's not a whole lot of ambiguity left, so they can use a lot of shape work to figure out those sections. And here at the table, we just had Charlie pop in. Charlie, what's it look like down on the floor?
What's going on there?
We are looking at it's looking all it's Europe all the way for a start by the look of things at the moment. The ones I can see who are really advanced is the Netherlands and Germany. That's yes, not
and that
unbiased
makes a lot
commentary here. They are doing quite so well, and then Sweden are going really well as well.
Yeah.
So Sweden are definitely there. I haven't checked on the Aussies. I just have a quick look at the Aussies. The Aussies have got a bit of a crack team as well.
Yeah, I would check the Aussies and the Canadians.
Check in on them.
Yes.
I'll come back.
Yes.
Thank you.
We wait for you. Great.
Yeah, and look at the Swedish team. There's actually doing something really risky here because those larger papers are split.
Wow.
They're not going to be on the same thing. It might be a little tricky for them to make the connections across that line, or if the puzzle shifts at all, you might get this big crack that'll warp and knock some pieces out. So I hope they're going to be able to be really careful. But you can see they've made excellent progress through here.
Wow. They are really advanced.
Oh,
so Charlie, news.
So yeah, the Aussies aren't doing quite so well. I'm afraid all of those from down under, they're not doing quite so well. So we've got 30 teams here, plus 2 competing out of competition as well, for a bit of fun. We just get everyone puzzling.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's a race. Sweden, Germany, the Netherlands.
It's absolutely exciting. Sweden here is doing a really, really great job. They have the trays fully sorted. It's interesting that they have some on. They have one black sorting tray going there, and I've seen some teams use that to try to distinguish certain patterns or textures that might not pop out with a white background. But it looks like they have most of their team done with sorting, and they're now fully on placement mode.
Yes, and we haven't seen, of course, we haven't been able to because we only actually got 30 copies of this, but so we've got no extra copies for us to be able to have a look at.
We have a picture.
Of course, we've improvised. And so what is that? So it's the terrace floor, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what's causing the
Cats
problems?
in Mykonos. Cats in Mykonos.
Yeah, the cobblestone is a big issue. There's so much duplication in that texture, and because it's such a wide space, it's really difficult to knock out. So a lot of the teams are going to have to do that a little later, as you're seeing between Sweden and I think, is this Germany?
In the left side.
On the left-hand side?
Yeah, I think it was. So confirmation.
Yeah, we'll need confirmation on that one.
Well, that's where so I've been organising. We've got, I think we've got 3 cameras today, possibly 4, and so I've sent them over to the ones. I think you've seen a lot of everybody. Have you been checking?
No. The teams are asking for the team of Colombia. For example,
Colombia,
so
Canada, yes. maybe a US update.
The progress on Canada.
I will say it's very difficult. I mean, you can see it's like something out of Roman times or Egyptian times with everybody waving and being fanned in the middle. So it's very difficult to move out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's really packed. So only 10 people obviously puzzling at a time. That you can see how cramped they are, but the people are right on top of them as well. You can see everyone's right there. It's very difficult to move and get around.
Oh, this is the Dutch team. They are coming in on the close. There's probably maybe only about 7,500 pieces left, and it's all in the middle, I think.
We have in the camera, in the left side, Inge, and in the right side, the blondie was on Marcia. So,
oh, wow.
Watch out. Yeah, I expect surprises in the individuals and pairs.
Yeah, there we go. So there's the Swedish team, and I think that that Dutch team is going to be in the wrap-up section. It's going to be harder getting down into the middle whenever there's only so many hands you can fit into the same spot.
They're doing well.
Yeah, they're doing really, really well. We're coming up on the 38-minute mark. Are we going to see a team stay under 40 minutes? I don't know. It's going to be really, really tight. I think this is the Finnish squad, and they're coming up on just the cobblestones remaining. They've knocked out that sky. Wow. They've knocked out a lot of the chairs and a lot of the cats. There's mostly cobblestone and a couple of cat duplications remaining. And yeah, this is a 1,500-piece puzzle with all of the national organizations that are here. Some of them grouped together, some of them, doing their own thing.
Yes.
But this is really exciting, and I want to impress upon people how difficult it is to do a puzzle of this scale at this speed. Like, a lot of these groups found the top puzzlers in their nation to come and work just on this puzzle, which is really, really exciting.
I'm going to leave you a second. I'm going to go and see if I can get some more information from the floor and see if we can get your request up. And I'll see. But don't worry, when teams do start finishing, things will start thinning out a bit. We're here for another hour and 20 minutes as well. So if you haven't seen your country yet, I'm sure you will. We should be able to do all of the finishes. So if you're listening at home, don't worry. We'll get a camera out there. Your team, your friends, your family, and hopefully you can see them all from the comfort of your homes in this exciting competition.
I hear go, 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 screaming. So
somebody might be coming into the close. This is really. We hear a cheer. There's a finish. I think it might be the Dutch. It's the Netherlands team. Congratulations to the Netherlands. Crossing the 39-minute and I think about 25-second line. Congratulations.
I'm so excited. Congrats, team. Thank you very much.
Say something in Dutch.
Zo, dit is gezellig, jongen. Dankjewel. Jullie hebben echt goed gedaan en we zijn echt trots op van jullie. Yay!
I'll second that.
Absolutely phenomenal. Getting in on under 40 minutes on a puzzle like this is amazing. Congratulations to the Netherlands.
Yes, no, the team has been practicing really a lot. A lot of puzzles.
For Mineke as well, who you can see there recording, who did so much work on the Jigsaw.
So
here
in camera, we have this lady with the hair, the tight hair, is our current champion, Tamar Fischer. She's really a new surprise for us. Okay. She started competing this year and winning everything.
Look at the emotion, people just so excited. Danielle, who all is on the Netherlands team right now?
Who Who? What? Sorry.
Who's on the Who's on the team? Here?
So we have a Rowan, is a colleague of mine, by the way. We have Inge Sinot, Ellen Sinot. We have a Sien. We have a Turnbrad.
we had another team just finished.
Yes. This
sure
is so
who it
excited.
We're starting to have
exciting.
teams roll in. Hopefully we can get an update on who it was. Was it the Germans? Germany takes second place. Congratulations.
Well,
yes.
Germany. Can I just apologise? We have got our floor director is also ill today, so I'm afraid we're slightly missing things, and he's brilliant, Ernesto.
Wow, they
been
did
the
awesome.
director since the beginning of the World Championships.
Congratulations.
And he's missing, so we're slightly filling in the pieces here.
And I think that was just under 41 minutes, which
this is awesome.
Truly impressive. Having all of these top puzzlers together working on a puzzle for their country is really amazing, and just the speed that they can put up. And some of these folks have never worked together before, and so it's really phenomenal how quick they can catch on and function together and get a great time like that. Congratulations to Germany on second place.
Congratulations, you did
Well done,
awesome.
Germany. You won't like who beat you though.
So the Swedish.
No problem. Okay, I'll see you a bit later on.
We'll see you after a bit, Charlie. Thank you for stopping in, and hopefully more updates. Oh, was this? Oh no, I think this is the German team doing the puzzle pickup.
Yeah, exactly. For
Quick
the
drum
picture.
roll for the 1500 piece. There it is. Congratulations. Oh, and with the paper background, that's not easy to do.
No, not at all.
It adds a little
it's such a nice
complexity on the
puzzle,
grip.
Jim.
It depends on if you like things that are busy and has fun.
I love cats.
Oh, another round of cheering.
Yes.
But where do we got it?
Who is the third
It
country?
might be. Is it Hungary? I'm not sure. We're gonna see it in the right-hand corner there. We had the cameras running around like crazy.
France!
Oh my goodness!
Congrats!
France snuck in
Yes!
under the radar. Congratulations,
Wow,
Team
they did
France!
awesome.
I think the cheering started around the 42-minute and like 20-second mark, maybe 25.
Yeah, you know what, Jim? The French Association just got officially founded. Okay, so double congratulations for them.
What a phenomenal way to bring in their inauguration as an association,
Yes.
to take third place in this 1,500-piece national competition between all these different organizations. Really phenomenal job. Great. Congrats to Team France. And we're only on the 43-minute mark here. There's so much room for more puzzles. I want to clear the room. That's always my dream in every round, that all of the teams, every individual completes the puzzle before the timeline. We have another group of cheering. I can't quite make out who it is. It might be fourth. It might be fourth place. We're taking a look. Jumping around here, we'll give you an update as soon as we can. But a fourth place team has finished, and I think a fifth as well. This is so exciting. All of these top national groups rolling in together at about the same time. We're going to try to find out where they are all at once. Like Charlie mentioned, the floor manager for the camera team is out sick, so there's a little bit of hopping around and double hat wielding as we try to figure things out going forward. There's a great shot of the Dutch team. Congratulations on a first place there.
The Swedish
And there's
are
the
finished.
Swedish team. I think the Swedish team came in 6th overall. We're looking for who got 5th, but the Swedish team locked in 6th place. Congratulations. Somebody in the chat saying the camera person seems a bit puzzled. That is a fantastic pun. I absolutely adore it. Congratulations to the Swedish team. That was a great finish. Under 45 minutes on a 1,500-piece puzzle. That is absolutely amazing. And even with these larger team sizes, you can go faster, but making sure that you have room and space to work and everybody isn't on top of each other, that's really, really important to do. And they just did a fantastic job. Congratulations to Sweden. Oh, which team is this? They're waving. It's the Polish team. It's the Polish team.
Yes.
There we go. Congratulations to Team Poland. I think they came in 4th place overall. And there's another round of cheering.
It's happening so fast, Jim. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's the United States team. Congratulations to the U.S. They finished. We're not entirely sure what place. And there's Sammy Brownlow, waving Mari Black, Emma Williamson. I'm trying to name everybody as they pop up on the screen.
I love their purple shirt.
It
I
really
love purple.
stands out. Oh wow! No, this is really fantastic. Having at least I think at least 6 or 7 teams finish this 1,500 piece puzzle all under 46 minutes. It's absolutely amazing. We're coming up on the 46-minute mark here, and I'm curious which teams are going to be able to keep it in under an hour going forward. I think we're going to have a guest here in a
Ellen
moment.
Sinat.
Yeah. This video.
Yeah.
Oh, we can have a couple of people in.
Yeah, please come.
Oh my gosh, we are famous.
The camera is here. The camera is here a little bit, so if you can come here or maybe here as well.
Here, I'm gonna step out of the way for the moment, so that way the Netherlands team can all get in here and say hi and have their moment.
Yes, please come here. Here we have a chair. Come here. You can sit here as well. Yes. So.
Okay.
Oh my God! Yeah, please sit. Come here, you as well, so we can be all together. We can gather together.
Yeah.
Yes. So no, we want to ask you how was it, because here, sorry, I was jumping of happiness. So how was it? How was it to build the puzzle? So big puzzle.
Yes.
I know you have practiced a lot. So who wants to say something to the audience?
Yeah, so we practiced 2 weeks ago with 8 out of the 10 people of the team, and we thought we don't have the best puzzlers, but we live in a tiny country, so we can practice, and that should be our main advantage.
Yeah.
And I think it worked because at least no one got lost because of the complete chaos that happens when you put.
And you know, I was explaining that because you know each other, you were practicing each other, I already know the strengths of each one of you.
Yeah.
So how was it here? Because in the puzzle we have a kind of combination. We have sky, we have fur, we have what? So who did what? How did you split the job?
We started with all flipping, and then part of us already built and part of us sorts, and then I don't know who did what on the building table because I was only sorting. Inge did the cats, I think.
Yes. So you are the cat lady, then, Inge. Okay.
And I don't know what else.
We had Maartje on the sky.
Yes, sky
And see.
See, we have no idea. We only know what we puzzled ourselves. I have no idea what everyone else did.
I think Tamar and Maartje did a lot of the white buildings with all the blue. How do you call this?
No windows.
The shutters.
The flowers.
And there were flowers. You did a lot of. I want some small pink petals on the floor.
It's where I spent like half of the time on the pink petals on the floor, with random detail in the puzzle.
Yeah.
So what was the most difficult part of the puzzle to build? Or you know,
the chairs and the floor.
Yeah.
We ended with the floor and it was shape sorted.
These chairs remind me the 500 pieces in Italy. What was the name of that puzzle? I asked the guys.
Maybe in Sicily.
Sicily, yes.
Sicily.
Maybe Sicily.
Yes, huh? Yeah. So when
was
you
just as
opened the
hard.
box, did you think about that puzzle?
No.
No?
We just
Okay.
we took a few seconds first to look at the picture before removing the lid, because then at least we had some time to think about a strategy before jumping in.
Okay. So we have a second team, the Germans.
Yes.
Third team, France.
Yes.
And then the France Association just became official. I don't know if you know. So it's a new team officially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were keeping an eye on the German team because we know it was very close. I was
And
like,
were
"Come
you
on,
sitting?
guys."
Were you sitting nearby? Because
Yes, they
from
were.
here I cannot see.
Like just a table over.
Yeah, they were like next to another table next to us.
Yeah.
So
Okay, no, thank you very much, guys. It was very, very great. Congratulations. You know, when you finish, Charlie asked me to do something that I hope for the people who was listening. He asked me, say something in Dutch. So I did my best. I sent you congrats. So, but yeah, so what a great job you have done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So go enjoy your winning.
Yeah, we will.
So guys, more and more teams are finishing. We are going to get information soon. As Charlie explained, the floor captain from previous year couldn't be here today. So yes, yeah, this is a great experience. It's so nice to see all the cultures together. Here on the camera, we have the Australian team. I had the chance to meet them at the train station, although I know Christina for a while already. So yes, let me try to read a little bit of the comments. So Austria finished, is saying, please show Team India. So all the teams are going to be in camera. So now we have the
Finnish team.
The Finnish team as well.
Congratulations! Under an hour, I think just over the 50-minute line. Congratulations,
Yes.
the Finnish team. This is just so wonderful having all of these countries come in and with their top puzzlers make a really good time. And I want to point out, not all of these countries did a lot of prep, right? Some people, some of the teams. Hey, congratulations! I think that was a very young competitor there.
Yes, yeah, so nice.
Congratulations. Some of the there's Team Canada. Team Canada has finished,
they finished
also
as well.
just over 51 minutes, I think. Congratulations. Yeah, be excited. We're rooting for you. I think Devin's on there, and Adam, and Megan Sloka, I think, is the other Canadian. There's going to be so many people to keep an eye on in all these groups.
I follow a YouTuber from Canada, Jigsaw Johnny. So if you are listening to me, I am your fan. I really like your videos.
Oh man. Yeah, a lot of these organizations, they weren't sure who was going to be on the team whenever it was set up. The decision to make this came pretty late. So the teams that got to really practice together really got to be well organized. I think that's what helped the Netherlands out a lot.
Yes,
that
yes.
And the fact there's just a lot of firepower in puzzling strength on there.
Yes.
And we can see the Belgian team coming into the close, I think. They only have a handful of pieces. The fans from up top trying to keep them cool. I think the Australians are pretty close as well. We might get to clear the room here on this 1,500-piece puzzle. I'm not entirely sure how many teams we've had finished just yet, but they are doing a fantastic job across the board. You can see Team Canada finished and taking their pictures of victory. Oh, and I think this is Colombia.
Yes. So, Jency, mis saludos para ti. Estás haciendo un trabajo excelente con el grupo colombiano. De verdad, los quiero mucho. Espero poder algún día acercarme a su competencia. And all the best. So now we switch back to English.
Thank you. I'm always impressed by the changes in languages. It's amazing. You can see the Australian team, I believe, here. Coming in, they have maybe about 12 pieces, maybe about 30 pieces remaining. Sorry, and just the fans up top trying to keep everybody cool, trying to stay on top of things. I think this is
China.
This is China.
Yes.
It's so cool to see these international teams come in, even if they don't have some of the fastest puzzlers on, by average. On their team. They're doing a really, really great job on a tough puzzle. For those of you at home, this is not an easy puzzle to do. They are making it look easy.
Yes,
and congratulations to the Portuguese team.
Yes.
Amazing job. I think that's around the 53-minute and 30-second mark or so. Really, really well done. And I know that some of the cheers are dying down inside of the dome, and that's because a lot of the teams are talking to each other, and so they might be missing some of the finishes. But our camera people are running around like crazy trying to stay on top of it. Oh, are we going to see another puzzle pickup?
Yes.
Oh, let's go. For those of you in the chat, when you do a puzzle pickup, you always want to put a little tension in the puzzle itself on the sides to make sure that it doesn't collapse. And look at that great pickup with the Portugal flag right underneath of it. Very, very well done. It's almost like they've done this before. Congratulations. And Team Australia.
Australia. Yes.
Oh, wow. The Australians did an excellent job there, coming into a strong close, I think at just under 54 minutes and 30 seconds. A really, really good pace on, I say it again and again, a 1,500-piece puzzle with this many people is not an easy feat to do. I dare people that don't puzzle, get 10 of your best friends, pull out a 1,500-piece puzzle, and see how long it takes you just to do the board. Not even
just
the whole
to
puzzle.
flip.
Yeah, just to flip even, right?
Yes.
It's really impressive. Congratulations to them. And I think Is this an Australian and Hungary
Mixed
team
team?
mix? Yeah. This is one of those mixed teams where the organizations need a few more people to make a full squad, and then there was a little bit of overflow. So kind of exciting to see that. We're coming in on still under an hour. We got 5 minutes remaining. Daniela, what do you think the vibe in the room is right now as Denmark comes into the close?
No, wow. I have to say, okay, of course, people is warm, but no, everybody's super excited. This is just the first day of the World Jigsaw Championship, and everybody's looking forward to what is about to come. Everybody's super happy. You can see the faces, the joy faces of the people. This is, all the Danish people finished. So
congratulations,
Lisa, love you. And Lea as well. So, okay, I was just saying, you can see people walking with this big smile of enjoying everything that is happening around, and a lot of people exchanging pins, gifts. It's a big party. It's the biggest puzzle party of the year.
Oh yeah, and I think this is I can't quite see what group this is, but they are coming in on maybe the last 250 pieces or so. It's all that cobblestone, and they've done a really cool shape sort on this other board. It's important, even whenever you're not the top team, you're not in that top finish, you're still staying focused, you're still keeping the morale high, and you're still making progress. It's so easy to fall into that gap of uncertainty of like,
yes,
are we going to get it done? But it looks like New Zealand is getting ready to wrap up here as well.
You know what can be overwhelming? That you are still puzzling and you just hear other teams finishing, other competitors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very important to keep your focus.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it's hard to be able to do that, but maintaining that focus and still going, and knowing that those other teams are cheering for you to finish. I've never seen a team root against somebody else finishing.
Yes.
I mean, you can hope that they don't finish as fast as you do, but you never want to root against somebody from finishing with a really good time for them.
This is such an amazing community that, people come here and they compete. Of course, at the end it's a competition, but they support each other.
We think this might be the Switzerland team, is what somebody's saying in the chat right now, and Colombia is also in the hunt. But these cobblestones are real tricky. I really like this move where they're trying to finish up any of the remaining blue, even though that's hard early. Once it's the lowest amount of color that you have remaining, finishing it up is really strong. And we just had a big cheer. I think that was New Zealand. Yeah, I think that was New Zealand with the big cheer right there. Congratulations to the New Zealanders. I adore several of the people on that team. There's Michelle Casper and Jackie, and they're so exciting to see them finish in under an hour.
An hour, wow!
Really impressive. I think that's Tyler and Donna Louise. And for those of you, there's some people that we do know on site, because I've interacted with them a whole bunch, and then there's other people where I know on paper, where I've seen their names or I've seen their hands, but I don't necessarily recognize their faces. But the New Zealand team pulling up a fantastic flag.
How great!
I absolutely love it. Congratulations to the New Zealand team, finishing well under an hour. Go! And that's a really great design.
Yes.
All of the designs that the puzzlers come up with to show off their individuality or their groups is really impressive, and you don't see that in a lot of other places. Latvia finishes. Congratulations to the Latvian team.
Congratulations! Wow.
I've been keeping an eye on some of the puzzlers there that sneak in under the radar in a lot of competitions and put up fantastic times, and even here they've snuck in under an hour, which is really, really impressive. Well done, Latvia. For those of you who are in the chat, keep cheering on individuals. What times do you think we're going to see for the average finish overall? And let's bring these last couple of teams into the finish line and close out the room. I'm really excited. Yeah, somebody's pointing out it's 37 degrees Celsius in the dome right now.
Okay, now I understand why I don't stop using the fan.
Yeah. I see here another round of cheering. We'll get a hold on that. This mixed team, I think is that Frugi's group?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It looks like they have maybe about 75 pieces remaining, and they've done a little bit of a shape sort early. You know, whenever you hit a slowdown, changing up what you're looking at can go a long way. So just organizing the pieces,
even though... The Spanish team finished as well. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Muchas felicidades, señores. Lo han hecho excelente.
And I think that was the clapping that happened just before the hour mark. So they may have ducked under, but we'll double check the final results.
That's an awesome time as well, okay? Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah. No, it's really, really wonderful. Somebody was asking who's on the UK team. I think it's Helen Savin, Catherine Holmes, Kirsty Williams, Aaron Madley, Jason Stevens, Ross Mannell, Ruby Lavender, Carolyn Tague, Rachel Chambers, Claire Berwick, Lynn Thompson, Rebecca Lai, Annika Thompson, Sophie Foster, Hannah Little, Emma Logan, Jack Murphy, and Victoria Cox. Very well done. And hopefully there's going to be a full list of who all was on which team when a little bit later whenever the results are posted. That's the word on the street right now. Yeah. Yeah, there were a couple of people that got moved around on teams or had to switch because their flight issues, that kind of thing. So some of the full rosters weren't released to us ahead of time. So apologies for not naming all of the individuals in everywhere, but we are rooting for you just the same. Well, are we gonna have a roll off between these two groups here coming into the end? This is exciting, and you know what's crazy is in teams competitions you can sometimes see puzzles that go over an hour, and that's for a team of 4. So for a team of 10 to be around that many people for that long, like get into an elevator with 10 other people and see how long before you start feeling a little uncomfortable. This is really impressive. Oh, and there's a big puzzle tray drop coming in from the top.
When we are puzzling in a group like that, you know, you need to do stuff. When I started puzzling teams, I was like, oh, sorry, may I put this here? So we were missing so much time that then we learned, no, you just do it. Mm-hmm. Action. Oh, look.
There we go, coming into the close. I think the Ireland team finished somewhere earlier. I'm not entirely sure where. Hopefully we'll get a double check on that before too long. But they're coming into the close. They have maybe about 15 pieces remaining. Everybody's going to grab one and get them in. I could hear from here other teams cheering them on. Look at all of the fans around the Australian team. I think they brought in the rest of their organization to come in and keep them cool as they wrap this up. Only a couple of pieces remaining. Who's going to get to put the last one in? It's a race between those two teams. Oh wow! Congratulations. Just a few seconds difference between those two. Absolutely phenomenal. And that just goes to show how, so many things can come down to just a few seconds. And congratulations to both teams. That is very, very, very well done. Oh, wow. Oh, and I think there's a cheer going.
And the dance.
Hey, I am all for cheering and dancing. I'm gonna have to talk to them and try to get those points later. Somebody's asking, have we heard about any improvements to the results website? Yes, Alfonso has said that there have been a lot of updates to the results site, and so it should be a little smoother and easier. I think that's the Irish team. Congratulations to Ireland. Finishing strong, under an hour 5. Well done. I think it was just like an hour 4, maybe 8 seconds, something along those lines. Really, really well done. And I'm excited to see all those puzzlers moving forward, and I'm hoping that this gives everybody a little bit of a boost coming into the next rounds, because the solo rounds can feel very isolating, where it's just you, that puzzle, and not a lot else. But here you have a whole team of people that you may not know or you know really well, and you get to come together for a little while.
I know. I see on camera Jelen Garcia. She's living in Ireland, but then she's from Argentina, so it's part of the Spanish speaker network that I'm with. No, tomorrow we are going to start the individual rounds.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm excited for it. There's so many surprises that can happen there. EB was pointing out earlier today. I sent around an announcement that the puzzles won't. They're not going to be pre-cut this year, so that's going to be one extra element that the puzzlers are going to have to deal with. And they already got a little taste of it on this one. I believe that in this round, the tape was still on those boxes, and so the team had to go in and cut those with the tool provided by the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation team. And hopefully they got a little bit of experience with that, or at least understood what it was going to look like for tomorrow. But they are just plowing away, and I think is this the Brazilian
team? Yes.
Hi, EB. Yeah, and the Brazilian team going great, and I think this is Norway.
Norway.
Yes, congratulations to Norway.
Yes, congratulations.
Big hand wave to them. They're going to do a fantastic job this year.
We hear from here, Norway, Norway, Norway.
Norway went all the way and finished this puzzle before the day was done. It's really, really great. I think this is Team Japan. Yeah.
We had 8 Japanese competing at the Dutch Nationals. We were quite happy. In fact, at the Dutch Nationals, we have 27 different nationalities. It was super great to see as well all this mix of cultures. And this is what I'm experiencing here. Changing languages, talking with people, seeing colors, strategies.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really really impressive to see how things change and adapt over time. But I really like how we start the competition with these big group events, and then we're going to end them with that as well. So that way, it kind of bookends the excitement that way.
Here we have the UK team
coming into the final couple of pieces, just under an hour 7. Congratulations! Congratulations to that UK team. So excited to see them this year, and I hope they go really far in all the categories. I think they got a shot to do a great job. Oh, we're going to see another puzzle pickup. I'm curious which teams decide to pick up just the puzzle versus the puzzle on the paper. Maybe picking it up with the paper makes it a little easier overall.
Look at the happiness face. I love this. I really love this.
It's happening. Oh, slowly, and up it goes. And they have it in the air. Congratulations to the UK Puzzle Organization. We have
Janet's cameraman.
Just a whole support team for Jan. I'll need to find out who that is a little bit later. But they're coming in. The last pieces, they point them out. They get it in at an hour 7, just under an hour and 8 minutes. Congratulations. Such a close finish, and yes, please wave to the camera. We're so excited to see you finish. Really, really well done.
Aww.
And I get excited whenever a team finishes and everybody's like smiling and happy about how they did and finishing that puzzle strong.
Yes, it's such a great feeling. Like, you are proud of what you have done in the team. Yeah, it feels so good to finish it. Yeah, yeah, that happened to me sometimes in competitions that I cannot finish. I am not as fast as I would like to. I'm still practicing a lot, but the accomplishment when you finish is an amazing feeling.
That was the Italian team there briefly. They're plowing through. They're on that cobblestone. Oh, sorry, Mexico.
Mexico.
So sorry.
Yes.
Thank you for correcting me. The Mexican team doing a great job. They're finishing up on that cobblestone, that duplicated same kind of line work that's on opposite sides and in the middle of the puzzle, and they're going to try to wrap this up. I am confident they're going to be able to get this done under 2 hours, but you can see that the fatigue is hitting them a little bit, both from the heat and from some of the just doing this puzzle. Yeah, 1,500 pieces to try to knock out. Really, really impressive.
So Mexico, I'm sending you a puzzle intended to start traveling around. So from the Benelux group, with all love, we're sending it to you. So have fun with it. You can contact the leaders of your association and you will know more.
Oh wow! And we could see that the Mexican team picking up the pace a little bit as they come into the close, and you're going to see this with a lot of puzzling. Once you're at a point where there's not ambiguity about where a piece can go, and you can use both the shape of the piece and what's on the image, you can brute force the close a little bit, especially whenever it's something wacky and duplicated like this. It's not ideal, and you want to use as much context clues as you can, but in a pinch, it works, and it works quick whenever you're moving fast.
Yes, and at this phase, there are two ways. You look into the puzzle and look for the piece, or you look into the piece and you try to locate it. For me, it's easier the first one. Look into the puzzle and try to fish it from the pool of pieces.
Absolutely, and you can see that they're coming up. They're just trying to get one piece at a time, inch by inch, and there's 10 people here, so if each person picks up a piece and gets one in 10 seconds, hey, that's 10 pieces done in 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Right? And somebody pointed out this is a 2-hour time limit, but I am pretty confident that we're going to be able to clear the room here well before then. I'm not sure which team that is, but the Mexican team trying to finish up. You can see that they're now starting to point to where there are holes. And the Chinese team finishes. Congratulations to the Chinese team. Very, very well done. You can see them in the background there. They finished just over an hour and 11 minutes. I'll need to ask them what the flight time was, because they probably had a long way to get here. But congratulations to the Chinese National Puzzle Association. So excited to see these international groups come together and do a fantastic job. I'll say it 5 or 6 more times. All of these teams are making this look easy, but it's not an easy job.
Yeah. No. Requires a lot of endurance, a lot of focus. It's not only about getting your body able to concentrate for all this time. It's as well your mind, your head. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The mental game
strength
is huge. Mental game is huge. And it's easier whenever you have a group of people that can help cheer you on. And I think this is the Belgium team. Yeah, I like seeing some of the other countries or some of the other competitors coming around and helping to fan off the groups that are still in the dome here. And we're going to continue to see that as we cross the hour and 12-minute mark and 30 seconds of this competition of a 1,500-piece puzzle between all of the national organizations. Or are we in a roll-off between Mexico and Belgium here? I really like the split screens.
Yes.
I am a fan of both of these teams, and I think both these teams have several fans around them as well, cheering them on. I think the Mexican team has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe about 15 pieces remaining total. And they're so close to being able to finish this up.
They look the same, huh? The last pieces look the same.
I really like how they're pointing at where the holes are. That goes such a long way, especially in those cobblestones that are white, and it kind of blends in with the table underneath. And Belgium finishes just ahead at the 13 minutes and about 19 seconds mark. Congratulations. Very well done, Team Belgium. Yes, Wjpf, we're excited to see you, and we're very, very excited to have you here at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships in 2025.
I see known faces for me: Stein, Andreas, Richard, so yes.
And the Mexican team finishes. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Mexico.
And they may be trying to do a puzzle pickup here. Oh, they had a piece hidden underneath, and they had to grab it to finish up. Very, very well done, and super exciting.
Yes, very well done. Muchas felicidades a México. Foto, claro. Excellent. Okay, let's see who is still working on their puzzles. We have Colombia, we have Brazil, Japan, and there are teams that just finished. Yeah. Yes, Brazil here.
Yeah, and I think at least one person is doing a one-handed technique there, and Mexico is going to do a puzzle pickup. Here we go. keeping it a little safe and attached to the table. I like that play. Oh, results. We're not entirely sure where they're going to post them. Charlie does, yeah. Team Brazil trying to wrap things up here. You can see that they're being very methodical and careful about which pieces they pick up and then go into place, which is nice and controlled as we cross the hour 15 and 20 second mark. For those of you...
Shape recognition, I think they're doing, right?
Yeah.
I can understand.
They haven't done a shape sort outright, but they are being very, very careful about which ones they're going to work with. For those of you who are watching at home, the results may not be up on the website yet, but hopefully we're going to be able to update that a little bit later. I know Alfonso and team are working hard to try to get that up and out to you. But the top three teams thus far have been the Netherlands, Germany and France. Really exciting. And you can see Team Japan doing a switch here from place to place. And I always like seeing that, rather than having individuals kind of stuck in one spot and never moving and spinning their tires a little bit and getting locked into one place. They're doing a really good job of making sure that if they hit a slowdown, they swap out. They get a fresh set of eyes on a new problem. And that can sometimes give you a little boost to move on to the next thing.
Different perspective. That definitely helps.
Oh, yeah. Do you move around a lot whenever you're in teams or pairs?
Yes. Last year at the pairs competition, I don't know, out of the excitement, we started to move pieces around. And then my friend and I, we said, let's switch. I don't know. You are too much into it So, and then from there we started to practice, to switch more and more.
Yeah. I think the Brazil team is, I can't quite get a look at their table. It might be about 75 pieces out here, maybe closer to 50. But they are rapidly getting into the close here. You can see that they're a little more excited,
yes.
And they're a little bit of a jumpy energy to them, trying to get those last few pieces in. Really, really enjoy it.
I think we have 3 teams on the floor: Japan, Brazil, and Colombia.
Yeah. Somebody was asking about one of the teams from India. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if.
Yes.
Yeah. There's one.
They were here.
Yeah. Hopefully.
They are here.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get a check for that for you at some point. We'll ask about Team India and see how they're doing. But we're having a runoff between Japan and Brazil. I think Brazil has the overall piece count advantage right now. Japan has a little bit more ways to go, getting a lot of that cobblestone left. So I think Brazil is going to be able to lock up the next slot. For those of you who are in the chat, just a quick poll: do you think we can clear the room and have everybody finish in under 2 hours of this 1,500-piece national organization competition at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships in 2025? Oh, wow. Yeah, Team Brazil, you can see somebody has their camera up. Brazil is ready to bring it home.
Yes.
And we're going to be camera bouncing back and forth here a little bit between the remaining countries. But there's still several people in the dome cheering each other on, also talking and chatting. It's exciting to get to meet so many different people from so many different places.
So, tomorrow it will be a great day. In the morning there are going to be some spontaneous activities, puzzling activities. People is going to gather inside the dome, outside the dome to exchange batches. Everybody's bringing something to share. So we will start with the individuals at 4. If I hope I still have it right in my head. And I'm going to be competing at the end, in the last round, for the individuals. So, we are about to finish, yes! Congratulations, Brazilian team. You did awesome. So 1 hour, 1940 something. So now they want to have the picture. Yes, they look so happy. Great accomplishment.
Congratulations to Team Brazil.
Brazil.
I just did a quick check on the floor. I think Team India snuck in under the radar and the cameras didn't catch them, and I'm very sorry. But we have the Portugal team, or sorry, we have 2 teams remaining, and I think it's Team
Japan and Colombia. So that means Team India has finished already.
Yeah, congratulations to them. I'm very sorry that the cameras may not have caught that finish, but Colombia and Japan are remaining, and we're hoping that they are able to finish this up under the 2-hour line as we cross 1 hour and 21 minutes, putting on a really impressive show here of being able to come together and work to try to finish this behemoth of a puzzle.
Wow. Yeah, they will have plenty of time to finish. So the dome is, how can I explain? The dome here started to light. So it started to have red lines, and they are very impressive at the evening. So if you come here by night, it looks beautiful because it changes from color. So I start to see the dome already getting the red lights on.
On the Colombia team coming into the finish.
Yes.
They only have a couple pieces left. You can see that excited hand energy as they wrap up here. Come on, close out. Keep it under 1 hour 22.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. ¡Yuhu! Muy bien, Colombia. Felicidades. Excelente trabajo. Sí.
Congratulations. Under 1 hour 22 of a 1,500 piece puzzle. That's not easy at all. Very well done.
Not at all.
Oh man. And this is what I really love about speed puzzling, is that you get so many people from so many different places, and even if you're not in first place, people are still excited for you to do a puzzle and to do your best.
Yes.
And we're seeing that now, where Team Japan is the last team in. And from here, you might not be able to see it on the camera, there are members from the Mexican team that are fanning off members from Team Japan.
They're surrounding them.
They're surrounding them. They're cooling them off, trying to help them out just a little bit. It's really exciting. They're trying, Team Mexico trying to help out. Oh, is this one of the mixed groups?
I see Italy.
This is AIP. They might have.
Yes, I know it's Italian. I recognize the Italian logo.
Not entirely sure. I don't think they have a full complement of a team. I only see four. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people over there, and I think they had a bigger group earlier, so they might just be here to play. Team Japan trying to get the rest of those in, and you can see that some people are fanning them off, trying to get them cooled to finish that cobblestone.
Yes.
Mercy's Peace of Mind, we're gonna try to find that out for you. I don't have access to the results just yet. The big national, the nationals competition is run a little differently from the individuals, pairs, and teams, and so those are going to have slightly different results. But we'll try to get them as soon as we can. Daniela just stepped away for a moment to try to give us a word on the floor as to what's going on with some of these teams. But you can see that Japan, and I think this other team, Japan's definitely going to be able to get this done under the 2 hours. They just have to keep their cool and keep chugging forward. And there's a lot more progress than what this looked like a minute ago. I was a little worried, but they have the full sky. They have those boats built out. It looks like the upper left-hand corner is beaten. Hopefully, whenever Team Japan watches this back a little later, know that you have lots of people in the chat rooting for you and cheering you on to finish this puzzle as we cross the hour and 25-minute mark. All right, coming back, and I think we're gonna have a correction. We have 3 teams remaining. The camera crews are running around a little bit, and some of the information is getting a little lost in translation between so many different teams with so many different languages. And I apologize on the back end here that can get a little bit confusing. I'm very, very sorry about that. Danielle is going to be back here in just a moment or two with a field report, hopefully with some details on the floor about it. And yes, contrary to the reports that we had earlier, Team India is right there. They're still in this, and we're rooting for them to get done in under 2 hours. We're at the hour and 26-minute mark. And you can see they are just going to town as quickly as they can. They're going to need to finish up that blue upper sky region, and then they're going to dig into that cobblestone mess that's been giving a lot of other teams some trouble. Going to get myself a drink of water here real quick before I start rasping too much. But you can see that they're doing really smooth. I like how methodical the Indian team is. You can see that there's still a little bit of sorting going on, and I think that person on the lower right-hand side is building a small section to deliver it elsewhere. Even though we're almost an hour and a half into this, keeping that puzzle technique up is going to make sure that you finish in time no matter what the puzzle is that you're working on. We can see a quick look around the room here. Several of the finishers sort of commiserating in their wrap up. Sorry, I was getting to talk to. And we're gonna have somebody hop in here for just a moment that hasn't been on here before. Here, let me put the microphone on here.
Hi.
Hello, Daphne.
Hi.
I'm Jim. I know we've met just a few minutes ago. For those of you who are at home who don't know you, Daphne, why don't you introduce yourself to people a little bit?
I'm Daphne. I live in Germany. I am Dutch, so I am in one of the board members of the Dutch National Organization. And I do puzzle, but I'm not that speedy. So usually, and I have family that is speedier than I am, so usually I'm at the contest and just doing jury or cutting the puzzle boxes or other stuff.
That's so important to have people that are excited to help out with a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff and that make these big competitions run a lot smoother than they would otherwise, right?
But it's so much fun because you get to meet all the puzzle people from all over the world here at Worlds. It's so nice. I met some of the people from Australia again that I met last year. It's amazing, and it's a nice way to be in the puzzle community and not being a good speed puzzler. So that's, I would say, for anybody that likes puzzling but has the feeling that they're not good enough for speed puzzling, go to your national organization and see if you can help out, because they usually need people for jury or something.
And I'd imagine whenever you're being a judge or you're helping out with that, you get to see a lot of what the fastest puzzlers are doing in real time.
Yes.
So is there anything that you've learned by seeing people puzzle up close like that?
I find it so funny how the styles are so different from people that are so calm and they just put in a piece, but they're still so quick. And then you have like Victor, who is all over the place with his hands, also very quick, but it looks unorganized. So everybody's style is so amazing, and that they can have the same results, but the style is different. I really like that, seeing that.
I think that's really important for a lot of people to like learn and remember that there's never a one singular best way to do puzzling.
No.
A lot of it has to do with what your eyes see and what your body can do and how it reacts to things. Some people really can't deal with chaos on their build, right? And some people, it works way better if it is super all over the place. Even with teams, some of them are very, very organized and some of them are very, slapdash like that. And I think it's really cool that you get to like see that up close whenever you're doing your jury.
Yeah, it's really, and you get to see the people in the front. You see different things. You see the behind the scenes. What's happening, Jim?
I'm
Is
not
it the
sure. I
last
think
team?
no. We still have at least 2 teams remaining. I think three left.
Yes, Italy, Japan, and India.
Thank you, Daniela. We have Italy, Japan, and India remaining as we cross the hour and 31-minute mark here. And I'm pretty confident they're all going to be able to finish. It's just going to be a matter of getting over that hump to stay focused and keep moving. Daphne, whenever you're hanging out with teams, you get to see both their best and their worst, where they're really excited and whenever they're a little bummed out when things aren't going well. Tell me a little bit about what that's like, seeing the different teams in different ways.
Oh, that's a difficult question. I think what I like most is with these teams, you see the people getting together. And I was outside now as well, and you have the people from the different countries who maybe have not puzzled together yet. I heard people that are doing that tomorrow morning. That's here at Worlds. It's so much coming together, which I really like.
Exchanging ideas, sharing. It is about indeed coming together.
That I think that might be surprising to a lot of people that would listen. Like, I know because I'm in the puzzle community and we see a lot. What do you think it is about puzzlers that has them come together to share information and get excited about it, as opposed to being more secretive and withholding information or tricks that might give an edge to somebody else?
I experience here that people is really open and they want to help each other. That means they are secure on their own abilities, but they like to share, and I think this is what is amazing of this group.
And they even like it if the other wins. It's a whole community that you're doing your best, and if your best is an hour and somebody else's best is 55 minutes, that's okay. You can still cheer them on and be okay with your 1 hour because you've done your best.
That's so true. Daphne, where all have you done like jury or volunteering for puzzle competitions?
I started last year here.
Oh, and Team Japan finishes. I didn't quite catch it. I'm so sorry. But congratulations to Japan. You can hear the roar of the crowd in the background as everybody roots for them. They finished in 1 hour 33 and I want to say about 39 seconds or so. We'll double check later. But congratulations to them.
So now we have 2 teams left. India and Italy.
India and Italy. And, we have about 26 minutes remaining. I think that they can do it, and I really believe that they can. So didn't mean to cut you off there, Daphne.
No, but I have respect for the Italians because there are only 6 or 7 of them. So that's
a small team.
Yeah. That's something different than being there with 10 people and having people around you that are fanning you on. Because it's so hot. It's unbelievable hot here in the dome.
Yeah, we were seeing earlier that somebody from the Mexican team was fanning the Japan team, and you can see Japan did a full puzzle pickup. Congratulations! traveled a long way to be here, and they finished that puzzle in a really, really great time. And you can see they're just excited. Like you were saying earlier, even though they weren't in first place, it's really great to see them be excited to do so well.
Yeah, and everybody is excited for them, which is sometimes the people that finish last get the most applause.
Get the cameras.
Yeah?
Oh,
I am not the fastest. I get a lot of cameras.
Do you think there's any puzzlers that puzzle a little slower just so they can have the camera time? You think? I wonder if in a few years we'll see that. A couple people like withholding those last 5 pieces. Primming their hair a little bit.
I was hearing the story of someone, a puzzler, like last year. She finished with pretty good time in the first round of individuals. But then she finished and she was not in camera, and the mom and the family were, but we didn't see you finishing. But then in the semifinals, she was almost one of the last ones. Then she got a lot of attention, a lot of time, and then she was greeting everybody through the camera.
Oh man, yeah, and we could see that Team India and Team Italy are both trying to get this finished up. It's going to be real tight for Team Italy, I think, because there's so much duplication in that cobblestone. But we are rooting for them. They just got to find that second win. Daphne, if you could talk to the Indian to Team Italian, yeah, that's all, folks. If you could talk to the Italian team right now, what kind of advice would you give them, or what sort of pump up would you say in order to give them some juice to get across the finish line here?
I think it's usually just relax a little bit. Don't be too stressed, because you're too stressed, it doesn't work out anyway. And like you're seeing now with the Indians, sometimes there are too many hands or too many boards on the puzzle, and that doesn't really work anymore. So sometimes it's better to step back.
Step back, yes.
Have like 4 people puzzling, take a little break, and then come back to it again. Or look from the side and see the pieces you want to do, and then switch in again. I saw that as well with the Dutch. They had like 8 or 9 puzzling until the end, and it was chaos. I think it would have been quicker if they would have taken half out.
And teams of this size are not common in competition.
No.
It really only happens here at Worlds more often than not for teams of this size to do any kind of competition. So it's pretty rare to do that. And so I'm not sure that there's been a fully optimized operation just yet. But the fact that people try to get those nuts and bolts out is really, really cool. You can see the Italian team. I'm not sure who that is, but they just got a second win. You can see the physicality pick up as they get a couple more pieces in. It looks like they're trying to finish up the fur on that cat to try to knock that out. They're going to switch to trying to close out the fur where they can. I think that's a really strong move. Once you're getting in towards the end, trying to find those colors or textures that are the least amount of what's left, because then you have more to work off of and either sunburst out from or box in from the sides. Like you can see there's this gap between the border and where that cat is. That's going to be a good sandwich spot where you can work with the shape from both sides.
So 1 hour 38 minutes.
This was a nice event as well for the countries to come together, especially in the beginning. That you have all the people from your country, the people that are not puzzling are cheering on from the side or are fanning the people to cool them off. That was really a fun thing to do this year.
And you can see India coming into, I think they have maybe about 30 pieces, even less than that. I think it's only about 15. They're going to be able to wrap this up. You can see how excited they are. I think you mentioned this earlier, Daphne, where there's so many hands that it might be a little twistery, but they're grabbing one piece and sinking it in very, very quickly. They're going to be able to close this out. Are they going to be able to get this under an hour 40? Can they finish this up in 40 seconds?
Few pieces left.
I'm rooting. Come on, you guys can do it. Just grab a piece, get the boards out of the way. Just get those pieces in your hand and sink them in. I think you can do it. 30 seconds remaining before the hour 40 mark. They can do it. Just got to move a little quicker. Maybe those boards are where the rest of the puzzle is already filled in, so they don't have to worry about it anymore, which would be a great move. I think there's only I could see 3-4 pieces remaining.
From here. Wow, This is so exciting.
Oh, come on, you guys can do it. There's 12 seconds before the line turns over. Can we keep it under an hour 40? We believe in you. There's 5 seconds. Come on, get that last one in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, just under an hour 40, but this is really impressive. I love seeing how together they are and excited to come into the finish here on this 1,500-piece puzzle. I'm not sure that a lot of teams work on that. A lot of individuals don't even do 1,500-piece puzzles.
No. That's true.
They're going to get it. There it is!
Congratulations, India!
Congratulations, Team India. A true finish for them. We're so excited. Really, really well done. Some extra cheering for the Indian team. If for those of you in the chat, if you know who's on the Indian team, please type it in. Oh, look at that puzzle picking it up from the top and bottom, and it's still holding on. It's still holding on. I'm like, that is impressive. Look at that.
Look, it's gonna collapse.
I've never seen that before. All right, that's really cool. Oh, man.
So only one team left.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Daphne, tell me, how did you get into volunteering? Did you have to know somebody to know somebody? Did you have to try real hard? Like what did you do to take off in this career as being a known person in the jury world of puzzling?
No, actually, just walk in the back door. That's my story. Last year for Worlds, I was coming as supporter. And they had up a volunteer program, and I filled in my Google form, and I heard nothing from it. So when we were here, I went up to Charlie, one of the organizers, and I said, Charlie, I didn't hear anything from my Google form. And he said, yeah, Spanish way, stuff. And he said, oh, just come. And then the next day in the morning, I came, but the front door was closed, so I walked in the back door. And that was my story. I never left.
That is absolutely amazing. I've heard the saying, when one door opens, another one opens, or when one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't expect it to just be on the other side of the same building. That's a great little loophole.
No, and I really liked it. I love the atmosphere, and I love the adrenaline as well. That's as a judge, you're walking, you have to look for who's going to finish next, so I'll be there to take the time. So it's a lot of looking around, working with the other judges, that you're saying, oh, I have two almost at the same time. Can you take that one for me? Sometimes you'll try to get the cameras there as well, so they'll know that I have 10 pieces left, so they'll come to you. And it was just great fun. And then since I live in Germany, I contacted the Germans and I said, I can come if you want to. And then I told them I can come the day before if you want to. And then all of a sudden I was cutting all the puzzle boxes. And that was so much fun. And then the Dutch Association...
You went to USA as well?
Yeah.
To help?
Yeah.
No, but for the Dutch Association, having you has been awesome. Because with all that experience, it was our first ever competition, official competition. Yeah, so we just follow the lead, literally. And then I want to say thank you as well to Patrick. Patrick is our IT wizard. She's watching the live stream. So hello, Patrick. Hello, Danica. But yes, having Daphne really at the Dutch Association is a very, very strong winning.
I had the advantage that I was at the other competitions and they let me see the back end as well, because that's not always done.
At the back office?
Yeah.
You see only the front end?
Yeah. And that's... I learned from the Germans and from the Americans, so we had the advantage that I knew some stuff there, and we tried to do some stuff different.
Yeah, it's another example of puzzlers learning from other puzzlers and trying to adapt to make things better.
The organizational
really
part, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because a lot happened behind the scenes. And all this experience that you gain when you become a jury or an organizer,
an arbiter,
it really helps you to puzzle better.
Because you know what people are looking for and to expect. I want to give a quick shout out. Somebody was able to give us the names for Team India. That was Asma, Zen, Punjit, Vikrant, Amit, Prasanna, and Rohan. So congratulations to Team India there.
Congratulations.
And I'm gonna do another call. If you know who is on Team Italy here, please put that in the chat so we can give them a cheer too. They're onto those cobble hills, and just a little bit of the blues left of those chairs, and you see they're jumping around trying to get those last bits in little by little. And this is just really exciting. We have about 14 minutes remaining. I think they can do it. It's just going to be real tight.
Yes. So.
Oh man. Well, Daphne, thank you so much for coming and hanging out for a little bit. I really appreciate it, and hopefully
we'll
we can
see you this week.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I mean you're going to be around.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
It's really exciting. Thank you so much.
Have fun.
Okay, so what can we tell about what's coming the rest of the week, Jim?
I mean, it's going to be a really exciting week overall. We have the individuals with a lot of strong players from around the world all coming in, and even then, stronger pairs from a lot of those top individuals coming together in order to make really powerful groups. And then if that's not enough, you're going to have teams made by the most powerful pairs all combining
Exactly.
And so it's
very
going to be
interesting combinations.
It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I think we're going to see some of the fastest times we've ever seen in competition, especially in prelims where the puzzles have been released before. So some people have done the runs a couple times. So I'm expecting some really fast stuff there.
I have to confess, I am a little bit nervous about me tomorrow facing two puzzles in a bag to choose one of them. Because I have the tendency to choose what I really like, but that's not necessarily what you are faster. So I am really looking forward for the group A to see what they get and have this experience. It's gonna be you need to make decisions in seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real adventure to see how that plays out. And you can see even around the room right now, Team Italy is coming is so close to finishing up, and everybody is just having a great time. Even if they're not puzzling on with Team Italy, they're puzzling on the side or with other individuals, and just getting those pieces together. I think this person is trying to break into the bag. Are they going to be able to?
No, he's trying to assemble the puzzle without opening the bag.
What?
Yes.
That is bananas. That is puzzling on hard mode. For those of you in the chat, tomorrow the individual rounds are Group A, B, and I believe C.
C, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first three groups of the individual rounds tomorrow, starting at around 4 p.m. in Madrid time. But right now, we're focusing in on Italy, trying to finish this one up. I am rooting for them so much. After an hour and 48 minutes of puzzling and beating your head against a wall on this very difficult puzzle, they're trying to find that little boost to get them into the finish. They're almost at a point where they can close it out and just brute force purely on shape, but there's just a little bit of extra white space there that's going to cause some problems here. I'm hoping that they might switch up and try to finish out the blue. That might give them a little bit of an edge. Is that what you're seeing?
Yes. I will go for the blue because the other colors are more difficult to differentiate, aqua texture, and then doing the blue part, you get some extra pieces. You secure more pieces that have been assembled.
Yeah, and it's I've seen this a whole bunch. It's really tricky to try to shift your lenses or shift what you're focusing on. once you've reached that really rough slowdown phase, or you start losing your focus, so you end up hyper focusing on things a little bit.
Yes. So you need to practice as well that that when you notice you are getting stuck, switch. That moment that you need to make the decision is something that you need to practice a lot to achieve to do it automatically. Otherwise, you lose too much time.
Yeah. And you can see around the Puzzle Dome, there's all sorts of things going on. There's somebody that has a shirt press that's able to take designs and put them onto a shirt. So I think we might see a couple of pretty unique shirt designs coming up. Oh, that's a nice little Denmark seal.
Yes, because you can choose from different printings, and then they seal it there for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I might have to get me one of those.
Last year I got a flag because I have double nationality with the Venezuelan flag in one side and the Dutch one in the other side. I really like it. Really high quality as well.
Tammy, I think you were mentioning that puzzle somebody was trying to do within the bag. It's a piece relax puzzle. It's a pop-up. It's a new brand, but it's a challenge to do the puzzle within the bag rather than taking it out entirely. That's amazing. Oh yeah, look at how well that press works. That's really, really great.
And there you have all the names of the participants of the championship for this year.
If you get a shirt like that, would you go in and circle your name?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh wow. It's really cool to see that pressing, and the Italians are pressing forward in trying to finish up this 1,500 piece puzzle. Again, not easy. We say this so many times. A 1,500 piece puzzle is very, very difficult to do, and
it can be very overwhelming, huh?
They don't have a full complement team.
Yes.
Right? A lot of teams have 10 or more. They are running on a skeleton crew here to try to get through this very difficult puzzle, and that just puts this really on hard mode. We have about 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining for the Italians. It's an outside shot, but they can still do it. They just need to get a foothold to finish out a little bit more of those blues, and then they're going to be able to zipper up the rest of that. It's really exciting.
Wow.
Daniela, whenever your team is in a situation like this, what sort of things do you tell them?
Keep going. Exactly. Focus. Keep going and focus. And I start to joke. I start to make jokes, and to give this energy that we can manage, that we can do it. It's important to keep it fun.
You don't want them to start getting catty?
I don't know that word.
Like a cat.
That expression? A cat. Okay.
Yeah,
a cat.
Well, there were cats on the puzzle, so I felt it was...
Okay.
Oh yeah, and that stonework is so difficult with the duplication just everywhere. You can see that they're starting to do a little bit of resorting, where once they try a piece, it either goes to a puzzle jail off to the side or back in. We have an outside view. Again, we are surrounded by puzzlers. This is probably the most puzzler...
I recognize a lot of faces there.
This is probably the most Jigsaw puzzlers per square foot in the world right now.
For those who haven't been at the Dome, when you arrive, this is what you see in the outside. So a lot of bench where you can sit, and probably they are going to install the big screen for the individuals final like they did last year. I don't know exactly, but last year they did, and that area was full. Everybody was cheering, and then we all saw Christine winning. Greetings to you, Christine.
And it's really exciting. And I'm excited this year that we're guaranteed to have a new individuals champion. We're guaranteed to have new teams champions. We're guaranteed to have entirely new people on the leaderboard that some people have never heard of before, that we know rumblings of.
Surprises. I think we will see surprises as well, huh?
Yeah. So it's gonna be really, really exciting, and I hope that it keeps pushing forward. Yes, Scarlet Sky pointing out that the UK JPA is outside, and there's people puzzling outside.
The chameleon. I love it. I love it.
Who hurt you? Are you okay?
No, I love it. I don't know. It happened to me. I was really scared to get it. No, when I opened it, I sorted out all the pieces of the chameleon, and I was able to see that the colors of the body are really easy to differentiate. So I was building the stripes, like the brown, like the yellow, the blue. Yeah, it came really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then I feel the rest. The rest are more challenging. The chameleon is beautiful, and comparable with the rest. For me, at least, it was easier to build than the rest.
Well, and being able to enjoy the puzzle is a huge chunk of it. I think there's several people doing 100-piece. Oh, is that the
Paris,
500?
Paris.
Yeah, that's the
that
evening
was here
in Paris
2
puzzle.
years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago here it was in one of the rounds.
Doing a little bit of a warm up there. I will say inside of the dome earlier it was hitting 37 Celsius. It's now cooled off considerably as the evening hits and as
we
more
stop
of the
using the
puzzlers leave.
fans.
Yeah, we have about 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining for the Italian team. They may not be able to finish, but I am rooting for them to get as many pieces in as they possibly can. You can see that some of them have a little bit more jump in their arms, trying to reposition here to get just a few more pieces in. They only have I think it's 6 people total working on this monster of a 1,500-piece puzzle here at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships 2025.
Look at that beautiful catch.
Oh yeah, the dome is amazing, and Daniela was mentioning earlier that the lighting in here is really cool, and in the evening they switch on these red lights inside the dome, which gives it almost a kind of purpley hue in here, and that might make things difficult for some teams or pairs or individuals that have to puzzle in the evening.
I will puzzle the last session tomorrow, so I will see how it goes with this artificial light. Yes, but to be honest, at home in the Netherlands we don't have too many bright light, so I'm used to puzzle with lamps.
Yeah.
But puzzling in daylight outside is really beautiful. You can see all the details, all the colors, etc. But yeah, indeed, being in the last rounds of the day, that gives an extra complexity.
Yeah. And Kimbo Sliced Bread mentioning that they're at home working on a puzzle instead of at work. I hope that that's not your real name that you use at work, but we're really excited that you're getting to take a little bit of time for yourself to just do something enjoyable. And the Italians, they may not be enjoying this puzzle, but I imagine that they're enjoying time together. You can see that they're smiling and rooting for each other little by little, trying to get just one more piece in, trying to get just a few more connections going into the final 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so of this round. Yeah, Perna is mentioning that you think that they may continue after the time. That's pretty common. A lot of puzzlers, if they don't hit the timeline,
the job. Yeah.
Count up the pieces, see how many you got, and then still finish the puzzle, because it's fun and it's exciting to do, and everybody likes to have completion, even if it's not in a time designation, which is really exciting. Oh man, my fingers are just crossed so hard for them right now, and it looks like a couple other people are crowding around, cheering them on little by little, trying to give them a little bit of a nudge as they come into the finish here.
Yeah, people is starting to surround them.
There's Daphne on screen in the bottom middle. You can see she has Judy the Owl.
Yes,
that's her mascot. A lot of puzzle mascots. And there's outside the dome puzzlers just waving, getting excited, ready to escort the remaining Italian team once they're finished off to their next big adventure. You can see folks. It did get hot in here, so a lot of people stepped outside to cool off. But people are hanging around so that way they can still cheer on folks that are finishing up.
Exactly. The Colombia team is staying here.
I mean, when you complete a puzzle like that, you take a few minutes to just sit and enjoy, right?
You can feel exhausted, literally.
Oh yeah. They're doing a great job. We're coming up on the last 55 seconds here. Come on, team in Italy. Keep on pushing. Get the. I think there's. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's maybe about 50
pieces more or less.
remaining, maybe close to 75 if
From
there's
what
another
we can
tray.
see,
Yeah.
yes.
Just keep on pushing. If all of you get one piece in 10 seconds, that's 6 pieces down. That's going to be really, really fantastic. There you go. A little bit more juice.
Yes.
There's 30 seconds remaining. You can see the excitement. They are all locked in right now. I don't think if you walked over and flipped the table, they would notice. They are so fixated on trying to get just a couple more pieces in. We got 10 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So, very well done, Italy.
Congratulations to Team Italy. We're so proud of them and excited for how they did. Even,
Thanks for keeping the spirit till the end.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has been a great afternoon.
Well, we really appreciate you guys staying with us and cheering everybody on and cheering, Team Italy coming into the end. Charlie giving the announcement that it's time to wrap up. We have a quick announcement from Charlie.
All right, I'll be handing out the tickets personally tomorrow morning. There'll be 400 people for the first session, and if enough people want to, we'll have 2 sessions as well, so everyone will get to have a go. But it's 400 people per session, and I'll be handing out tickets which will be numbered from 1 to 400, and I'll be assigning each person a number between 1 and 400, and it's really easy. You're going to come and do some puzzles.
Okay.